Hey y'all, welcome to day 99 on trail. Very cool. I left you all last after a very long and stressful day trying to get out of Big Sky's resort and private property area. I basically did a DIY route because I was like, oh, this is like a straight through route. I don't know what all these other hikers are doing, going all the way up and then down through Ennis. Now I realize they were going up into National Forest, all the way over, and then hitching into Ennis. So anyway, I don't even know if I found my way through to Ennis yet. I am currently on a trail that is also marked private property, stay on trail. So private property abounds here. I'm about 2.5 to 3 miles from the trailhead, where it turns into this road, which is the same road that I got turned away from yesterday. So like there's a road that cuts through this valley essentially, because like I'm between like a big mountain and then a mountain range, and there's this valley. And the road I got rejected from yesterday is a private road. They said it's too much liability for somebody to walk through it. So I was like, okay. So then basically I went all the way back around, went through some other things, and got to the trail, and now I'm on the trail. And then the trailhead is right beside that road. At the end of that road, basically, if I had been allowed to walk it, I would have gotten to the trailhead yesterday a lot earlier. So I don't know. I don't know if it's only private in that section, and then it turns into like normal county road or whatever, state road. So stay tuned for the adventure today. We don't know. If it is private, I literally am not going to leave the trailhead. I will call the trail angel that's in Ennis. I will call my dad. I will wait there until somebody is leaving the trailhead that is allowed to go down the road. I don't know, but I'm not turning around at this point. We're not doing it. So as you can see in here from this morning, it's raining. It's been raining all night. It's like a light, trickly rain. So I was like, oh, I'll sleep in and I'll have some coffee and let it pass. But I just pulled the weather report and it's going to be raining until 10. So I am going to have my coffee and slowly pack up and do as much as I can inside the tent to get everything in my bag. And then we will get on our way. So thank God I patched that umbrella yesterday. Even for just like a little bit of cover on my pack. Because I have the Durston that isn't the waterproof or water resistant. So it gets very wet very fast. Alright, y'all. Here we go. Another day. I literally was like, I'm not gonna put on my rain pants. I don't want to be hot. Now we're walking through grass and I'm already soaked. So good times. Welcome to Montana. Well, thankfully, this road is not private. It did butt up to that private road because they had cameras and all that right next to it. But obviously, that's not like a national forest or public land run trail, so there's no like pit toilet or anything to like go in. Because I thought about maybe changing and putting on my shorts and my rain pants, but whatever. It's 10:30, I think, and it's still raining, so I think I'm just following the rain at this point, which is fine. And I have it says 9.3 miles on this road into Ennis. It's fine. I really haven't had a day of like walking in the rain and feeling disgusting since New Mexico, so that's alright. We'll get done what we get done. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen so many like private property, no trespassing signs in my life, so I don't know how much I'll film because it's pretty, like, and it smells really good. Those are the pros, because it's raining, so it's like bringing out all the smells in the lush green forest. But I know that this area probably needs it with all the wildfires, so I'm not going to complain too much, but it is just another 9 mile roadblock. Hopefully it's not longer than that. Oh well, it's still raining, and it's close to noon. And guess what? Gaia lies again. So I thought this was going to be a 12-mile day, and it's now looking like a 16-mile day. Yay! And the weather lied. It's not supposed to be raining anymore, and it is. Everyone's lying to me, all my apps. All my apps and maps. We were along that creek for a long time, which made it really hard to hear traffic even without my headphones in. So I'm choosing to go up on this other road and like cut across on some different roads. Anyway, it should shave like maybe half a mile. Nothing crazy, but I just needed to get away from that water because I can't hear traffic. And I needed to listen to something besides my music because this is very much head down hiking, but you know, popping up every once in a while to make sure you're not going to get hit by a truck. The good thing is the road is really wide. So I have plenty of room to get over and stuff instead of cars. I think it's finally stopped raining, but I'm just too tired to take my umbrella off and put it up just in case it starts raining again. So we're just walking with it. And then my dad is just on the other side of those mountains. They're on vacation. So they should be here in less than an hour, and I'm only 9 miles in, so I still have like 7 miles to go. So they'll definitely get here before I'm done. So they're gonna pick me up somewhere along this route, and that'll be good because I can change my socks and stuff because I'm just soaking wet. So, and they can give me a ride to my Trail Angel's house. So anyways, that's the update. Getting a ride from my dad. So crazy. Like, I'm in Montana and my dad's gonna pick me up on the side of this road. Like, oh man. Baby deers, baby deers. Look at them deers. That's so cute. Hi, Dad.
Hi.
Thanks for the ride.
Yeah. That's what found your ass.
Y'all drove all the way up to Canada to give me a ride. Wait for the YouTubes. Huh? Yeah. It is several hours later. My dad picked me up and Stacia, my stepmom, and it was just so random to just be picked up by my dad getting a hitch in the middle of Montana. Pretty wild. But yeah, they picked me up and we all went into Ennis and we had lunch together, which was really good. And we just walked around the town a little bit. It was still kind of raining here and there. I picked up a few things from the convenience store, and then they dropped me here at Margaret's house, the Trail Angel that's hosting me for today and possibly tomorrow. It's been pretty much raining steadily all day. There was a little bit of a break in the afternoon, which is really great for all these wildfires, so I'm glad that it's happening. But there's also going to be more rain and thunderstorms tomorrow, so I'm not sure if I want to lead out in that. And I'm also, to be honest, still figuring out what my plan is, because it really seems like, after really zooming in on the fire closure map, there's 2 fires right now, and they've closed like these 3 little squares of section of trail, which the Big Sky Alt runs through, and so of course like that's illegal and you can get fined and stuff, so I'm not going to do that. But there's no other real good path over. There's no other trails or anything to like go further north to get back onto the trail section that's open, and they're closed through October. So yeah, the only options I have are, 1, to road walk to the north all the way to Butte, which is like 82 miles or 75 miles, and then to road walk to the south and up to Butte, which is like 80 miles. I don't know. It's not a ton of difference. It's about the same. It's like a couple hours difference, a couple miles difference. Or 3, to get a series of hitches to Butte. There's one Trail Angel that I've reached out to that may be able to help in some capacity. I'm not sure yet. She hasn't responded, but not great options. It's either skipping more road or skipping more trail, or, you know, miles, if you will, continuous footpath, or road walking, essentially, which I really don't want to do. It's really wearing on my body. I'm really hurting today, so my back is hurting and stuff, which usually my back doesn't hurt. Yeah, so not great. So stay tuned for the updates tomorrow on what I figure out. But yeah, Margaret was really lovely. Got to meet her dog, and super sweet. And it's just so kind of her to offer her guest house to us hikers and to have a reprieve from the rain and the bad weather outside. So I will follow up with you guys in the morning and or maybe in the afternoon and give you an update on what's happening. It's day 100 on the CDT. I am in Ennis, taking a 0 today and just getting prepped for this next section between Butte and Helena, which will be about 5 days. And I think I probably have a little too much food. But then I get out there and I'm like, I don't have enough food, or like on the 4th or 5th day, I'm like running low. So the grocery store here was most excellent. They had so much stuff, and so I'm trying to like change it up. Like this is the stuff I eat during the daytime. Then these are dinners. I went ahead and they had these small tortillas, which I can stomach small tortillas a lot better than the big ones. So I'm gonna do like beef jerky and Gouda with these pulled pork in these for a couple of meals, and then I bought this like as a backup in case I need something a little more. And then Milestones actually had packed out bagels and cream cheese the other day, or maybe I just heard her say cream cheese. I don't know, but that sounded good. So this is not going to fit in anything very well, but that's all right. The update today is that I have a trail angel coming to pick me up tomorrow, which is a Friday, and she's going to take me back to trail where the CDT meets up with I-90, and I'm going to get on there and then do this next section to Helena. So that's exciting and good news. I went to the post office and picked up a package that I'll show you guys here in just a minute, but yeah, I'm gonna get this resupply done. All right guys, this is what I went to the post office to pick up. This is from Jason Eastman over at Eastman Custom Designs. I'll put a link to his Instagram down below in the description, but he reached out to me a couple of weeks ago and said he'd been watching the journey, and he does these cool like wooden bag tags, and that he would like to send me one. So let's do an unboxing and an enveloping, if you will. Oh, super cool. Yeah, oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so this is mine. So he put it on the CDT logo, and then that's my trail name, obviously. And he puts them on these really cool like leather hangers so that you can attach to your bag. And I'm actually really glad that it's this lightweight, because obviously backpackers don't want to carry any extra weight, but this is super cool. And then he's got his stamp with his logo on there. He's based in Hillsboro, Oregon. Really cool. So yeah, he asked me if there's anybody that I would want to give one to as like a thank you. And so he made one too for my friend Plan B. I met him in Stitch. They were my second pair of Sobos that I saw. The first Sobos, though, they were going really fast, so we didn't really stop to talk. So Plan B and Stitch were my first Sobos that I talked to right outside of the Wind River Range. And he helped me out a lot with this Big Sky alt and giving me trail angels and just like helping me with the maps. And we had like a 30-minute phone call one day in Du Bois. So anyway, I'm going to get this to him where he lives. I'll mail it to him when I get to my next town. So that's so cool. Thank you so much, Jason. I really appreciate this. I am going to put it on my bag. I'm going to take some little photos of it and put it on my Instagram to give him a shout out. So yeah, that's really cool and a really cool memento, and also just a good way to, you know, see whose bag is whose. So yeah, super cool. Thanks, Jason. I'm about to have dinner and I spotted this little bunny. Look how cute he is. She's out there eating some grass. What a cute little show. And then these like mystic mountains out here. It's very lovely. All right, guys. Fun fact about me, I don't like to eat salad out of a small bowl. Like, it's just so annoying to like mix everything together. And so there wasn't a big enough like, you know, mixing bowl or anything in this little cabin lodge thing here at the Trail Angel's house. So I literally just got out the biggest pot available, and it's really the perfect size. So this is the Thai bagged salad, and I added some boiled eggs and some Gouda cheese for extra protein. And then I have cottage cheese and literally some of the best peaches I've had. They're so ready to eat. Like, they're great. They're so good. And some strawberries with a little bit of wine, a tiny one. It is day 101, which is crazy. I am getting ready. I'm almost all packed up to leave and head back to the CDT, which is really exciting. I'm very glad to be back on the CDT today and not having to deal with some of the crazy fires that are happening right now. So overall, really great stay at this Trail Angel's guest house that she lets hikers use. She's fantastic. And I got a good resupply because I think it's going to take me about 5 days to get to Helena, which I may have mentioned. So another Trail Angel's coming to pick me up here in a few minutes, and we're going to get on the road. And then, yeah, just hit the trail today. It's really crazy how zeros feel really short, but also it feels like I haven't hiked in days. I'm like, what have I been off for like a week? And it's like, no, it's like the day before last I was hiking. But yeah, there's always a little bit of apprehension. But yeah, I'm definitely ready. I could not go to sleep last night. My brain, it was like 3 a.m. before I think I went to sleep because I was just like panicking about this big section between like Augusta and East Glacier. So I won't get into all the logistics right now. We'll talk about that later, maybe in a couple videos from now. But it's like an 8-day carry if you don't resupply in the middle, but the resupply in the middle is like really difficult. And I think I missed the window for it anyway. So my brain was just on one last night, if you will. So I'm going to be tired later today. So we'll see how many miles we do. I should be on trail by around noon. So yeah, but the rain is cleared and it's a sunny day. Let's get started. We are back on the trail. Super exciting. It was really nice talking to Margaret this morning, and then Erica pulled up and all three of us were just chatting, and they were giving me advice about the bob and the long carry. And then we called one of Margaret's friends, and who's an avid hiker in the area and lives near there. And so yeah, it was really nice talking to them, and Erica and I just chatted the whole way here, and she dropped me off the trailhead off of I-90. So yeah, excited to be back on the red line and using far out. So let's get this day started. It's about 1 o'clock, so I have no idea what the train is. I haven't looked at the topo map, so we're just gonna go and we're just gonna enjoy the day. I'm packing out bagels and cream cheese, so may stop for a little snack break here in a little bit because I'm getting hungry. But yeah, the weather is beautiful. It's nice and sunny and cool. It's probably like 70s, low 70s. Yeah, it's gorgeous. So let's get it. So back in there, those are the Tobacco Mountains, and that's where those two big fires were. It's still really hazy today, but the fire report I got this morning said that the high humidity and rain over the last couple of days has helped them kept them from spreading. But yeah, the trails will be closed through October. It's a really beautiful day, guys, but like, I don't know if I'm having an allergic reaction to like something on my whole body is itching. Like my head, my like rib cage, chest area, my back, my like cracks on my elbows. I don't know what's going on. It's really annoying, actually. I don't have like a rash or anything, at least I can see. It's like an internal itch all over. And this is really pretty. I just looked at the topo map. We're gonna be going up for 8 miles. So yeah, yay! I think I'm gonna have to stop early tonight. I'm so tired. I only got 4 hours of sleep last night. So today is not gonna be a big day. It's gonna be an easy, early day with early sleep, and that way I can get up early tomorrow and crush some love. Well, guys, I just had to take a Benadryl because the itching is incessant. Like, it will not stop. It is basically from like my torso up, or hips up, I guess. It's everywhere. Like, but I don't have a rash. Like, I took everything off to like check my body, and I don't have a rash, but like I'm itching under my armpits and like my abdomen and my lower back, which is crazy, and my elbow cracks, like the weirdest stuff. And I really didn't want to take a Benadryl because I'm already so tired, but I'm hoping that if I am having an allergic reaction, that I'm not going to get tired because the Benadryl is going to attack what needs to be attacked. I think it's probably from that protein bar I just ate, because I've never had like an itchy attack before. All my clothes are clean. I wash my clothes with Tide, which I've washed my clothes with Tide many times. So I think it was something in the bear belt that I ate, which I've had those before, but I haven't had that kind. So anyways, I've literally only gone like a mile and a half. There's Butte. It's 4:20 and I've gone 2.2 miles. I'm really tired today. I'm not getting sleep last night. And taking that Benadryl, which helped me. I'm not itching anymore, but yeah, I stopped back there. And I slept for about an hour and a half. And then I woke up and had a snack. And now I'm basically just telling myself I'm gonna go until I find a really nice campsite. And if I find a really nice campsite in the next 10 feet, then I'm gonna stop, because this isn't really going to get me that far. I'm walking to sleep deprived, so I'd rather be really well rested and have an early start tomorrow and have some bigger days the next few days than try and just force myself today. Well, this is officially my lowest mileage day, but I found a nice flat spot, and I am so wiped. I can't remember being this tired in recent history. So, as I said, I'm just gonna get camp set up, and I'm gonna crash and then try to get up early tomorrow and do a bigger day. There's a lot of small elevation gain when you do, 20-25 miles, so we're still climbing up at this point. And that was 1,000 foot of ascent just in 3.5 miles, so, and we still need to go up over 8,000, and then there's another it just does this between like 6,000 and 8,000. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna get set up, and I'm gonna take a long sleep. Hey guys, I'm gonna close it out here. What a weird few days this has been, between trying to get out of Big Sky and hanging out in Ennis to getting back on trail, but being exhausted. Yeah, so thanks for just being along for the ride, whether it's, doing fun and crazy things in Yellowstone, or if it's a little bit more, drama filled, or if it's a little boring. So I really appreciate it, and yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one, as we are now heading to Helena, and it'll take me a few days to get there. So next video should be all the fun things of getting to Helena. I'll catch you guys on the next one.